Gotta go faster, colors. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Flipper. Flix is on the run. That's all I got.
Nice.
It was a Sonic intro.
It's a song, though. You always do a song.
I gotta do the song.
You gotta do the song.
If I don't do a song, does the show start?
No.
That's a good question.
Yeah, on my intro days, but...
At this point, we're almost 100 episodes in.
Oh, you gotta throw that plug in?
Yeah.
Because this episode's coming after the 100th episode.
Oh, depressing. Cut that part out.
But anyways, yeah, so we're Flipper Flix again. I'm Adam, and I'm passing it off to Sam.
Whoa. Quick pass.
So fast.
Fast pass.
So furious.
So furious. Wait. I told you there's a loading bar with us tonight. I felt like
There really is. Maybe I need to go get some of my focus stuff.
some
Inner
coffee,
peace.
beans,
Oh.
juice.
Yeah.
I was thinking like meditation, but no.
Oh. I mean, I guess that could work.
Anyways.
I'm Sam.
Hi, Sam.
We have
Whoa,
social
hey.
media.
We
How's
do,
it going?
Sometimes.
We are on Instagram and Twitter at FlipperFlix. We also have a website. You can recommend movies for us at www.flipperflix.com. Woo! We release episodes every 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday on all of the major podcasting platforms.
Did you say that in a different order?
I don't know.
I think you did.
What?
Normally you say every Thursday at 1. You said every 1 on Thursdays.
Just picking apart my intro here.
Hey, yes. I've got
He
a
likes
script.
to. He likes to.
It's fun.
Before I was rudely interrupted. We're on Spotify, Apple, Google. You can rate us on
Hey, me.
Apple or Podchaser or Good
Ooh,
Pods.
throwing Podchaser in and good pods.
And that's it.
That's it.
On to Tim.
On to Tim.
I am on to Tim. Also known as Tim.
On to is not your first name?
No.
What? I'm
AKA on to Tim.
All right, we're gonna call him Onto. It's like Auntie.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa.
Onto Tim. It's the masculine version of Auntie. Uncle is gone. Onto is in.
You heard it
like
here
it.
first.
So yeah, well, I guess we'll continue.
We're distracted
this week,
tonight.
We are. This week we got what was the category? Pick 3, right?
Yes.
Word.
And so I had to pick a number, and you guys decided. One of you picked
Hulu?
platform, and the other one picked genre. I believe,
Thriller?
Sam, you picked platform, didn't you?
I picked platform. No, you picked platform.
I picked
Yeah,
Hulu
I'm
because
sure,
then,
yeah.
cause then it was like, it has to be on Hulu. We can't use
Yeah.
HBO Max. Like, the rules
Yeah.
were
Right, yeah.
very strict this time for some reason.
Yeah, because Tim did 69, dude.
69,
nice.
and then it ended up on an HBO or something movie. But anyway, we had to do some adjusting of the numbers without me knowing which way what to do. You know, I couldn't look. I just couldn't look.
You
And
just
we ended up
couldn't look.
with we ended up with Fast Color, a movie from 2018.
It's also on
Here's-
Netflix, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah,
Interesting.
apparently.
I hadn't even looked. I should have watched it on Netflix out of spite then.
You should have.
But without further ado, the synopsis of Fast Color. Hunted by mysterious forces and a local sheriff, a young woman with supernatural abilities flees back to her family and unearths the depths of the power within her. So, pretty straightforward, I
Yeah.
think, but very generic, very vague. So it leaves you a lot to
Yeah,
be
it's
like,
not.
what power?
It doesn't
you know, what do you
really.
mean?
Yeah.
What does that
It's
even
like-
mean? Is it metaphorical? Is it, actual,
Inner
like literal?
peace?
What do we got going on,
I don't know, but what were you expecting?
Nothing. I have no idea.
I bet you thought there was going to be some sort of speed and colors.
I was very interested in the title. That's for sure. Fast Color. And then talking about powers, I could only imagine, like, you can run wild with that.
Tim
What does that
likes
mean?
his superhumans.
Yeah, I do like superheroes. So you could just run wild with it. So I was just constantly thinking about it until to the point to where I just had to stop and then just wait to watch the movie because otherwise I'm going to drive myself nuts. So I was looking forward to it.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't, it said thriller and stuff, so I think the synopsis and the title would have thrown me off otherwise.
Yeah.
If it had not been labeled as like a, thriller. So sci-fi
Not
thriller,
gonna.
I guess,
Oh,
but that's all.
okay. So not gonna lie, I forgot I chose thriller. The only reason I remembered it was because when we were selected on it in Hulu, it was like thriller, and I'm like, oh right, I didn't think this looked like a thriller.
Right.
Like, what movie was it? The Wailing. That's a thriller.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I wouldn't have said it, but I don't know. I was excited. It seemed like an interesting premise. I watched the trailer with Sam, and they kind of like, I think they show somebody like take something apart and put it back together. And I was like, well, that's interesting. I like that. Do that. So I was excited. And it wasn't 2 hours. I was excited about that.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
You guys
to
like
say?
the well, you guys didn't pick it. I picked it technically, but yeah, it's a little strange. Like, I don't know that it
Not
wasn't
sitting
2
down for
hours.
like 6 hours.
From 2018, yeah, and not after the yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we end up with so many long movies, and I don't know how.
It's just the theme nowadays, or like how things go.
I know.
It's kind of rare not to find a 3-hour movie. I wouldn't say rare. 2-hour
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad. But okay, Sam, expects.
Expecto Patronums.
Yeah.
I watched the trailer with Adam.
You did?
I did.
I did not.
When Tim was picking, and I was like, ooh, it looks like there's going to be some magic involved. Because it shows the glass scene. I think that's what you're talking about.
Okay.
Where she tries to put the window back together. And I was like, ooh, this looks cool. Magic. I'm down. And I was hyped. The end of my expectations.
That is
Yeah.
all.
Yes.
All right. Spoilers if you've not seen this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go with the beginning starts with the mother, Bo.
Mm-hmm.
She's reading a letter, and then it shows the letter, and I'm like, oh god, that's cursive. You know, I don't know about you guys. I haven't had to write something in cursive like outside of my name,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
or read something in cursive. Like, I mean, maybe I'll get one letter around Christmas in cursive, but I was like, when was the last time you guys had to do that? Like, read or write in cursive.
Honestly, it's like every once in a while it shows up, but I hate it.
It's
like
too
in school,
fancy.
Like, yeah, it just doesn't make sense, right? It complicates a simple process.
Yeah.
Sure.
In my opinion, it's not like you're doing another language where that would almost like the characters are shaped that way. It's literally the same language
Which, by the way,
in all squiggly lines. I don't
I'm
understand.
curious if other languages have like a print
cursive?
and a
And like a
cursive.
script, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to ask people at work about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll report back.
You got your writing, and then you got your fancy writing. But
Yeah.
nobody uses the fancy writing except for the older generation. Like my grandma writes
That's
her,
who it is.
Yeah, she'll write letters and stuff in cursive, and her cursive's not very good. So
Whoa.
it's hard to read.
I think it's just hard to read cursive now because I don't read it.
I mean, I don't know. Everybody has their own little flair for their cursive. It's
Yeah.
not like it's like picture perfect cursive. Like, for example, people always make fun of me because I refuse to do the capital cursive S. I think it looks stupid. So when I write my name, I'll do a big lowercase s, and people are like, "That's not right," and I'm like, "I like it better this way."
Yeah,
Leave me
so
alone.
that's an interesting thing. I know that you're not the only person that does stuff like that.
Yeah,
People
my mom.
don't like it. Well, sure. I don't know. I haven't seen your mom's cursive, but
No, I was only
know- I
saying
know
that because
people
Sam
that-
has to write, they both have to write the S in our last name.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
But S is definitely one that I've heard of people don't like.
It's dumb.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't care.
weird.
That's fine to me.
And so people, I see people change up certain letters all the time. Or what I do is I actually do cursive A's for my regular print. I've always done that.
Oh.
My A is always a cursive A, and I know a lot of people that do that
Fancy.
too. It's not intentional. It's just it's easier than a regular A.
I write
Yeah.
in all caps.
I wish I did that. I need to do that, but I have atrocious handwriting as it is, so I'm not trying to make it.
A lot of people think
harder
my
for myself.
handwriting is Sam's.
Really?
Because a guy can't have clean handwriting.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, his is for ants though. Like I can.
I write very small.
It's so
Well, that's
tiny.
also a thing as well that I've seen is when people do uppercase, all uppercase, their letters are smaller.
Yeah, they just have to be like compact. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the
Like-
look.
And then it's really awkward when starting a new sentence. So this movie, there's no water.
Yes,
Well, there's not no water.
but there is
Prove it.
cursive handwriting.
There's what?
But there is cursive handwriting.
There
There's
is.
cursive handwriting.
All
And
right.
So
a very
back to the
thick-ass
cursive
book.
handwriting.
No. I want to talk about this. But I think it's an interesting premise. But the one thing I wanted to hear about in this movie is the oceans. I'm going back to Virginie Flu.
Okay.
What the fuck happened to the water in the ocean? Because like you can,
Yeah, this is an interesting theme.
yeah, I know two movies with
Well,
water.
this one seems like a
disappearing.
drought, like a big
Yeah, this
drought
was
happened.
much. Yeah. Now it sounds like it was a global event though.
Yeah,
not
it
just
does.
like this area.
Mm-hmm.
Isolated to one area.
I believe that there would be a way to get water, like out of the ocean.
Yeah, they said all the aquifers dried up, but they didn't talk about the ocean.
Yeah,
So
that was my main hole.
Yeah, and like where were they getting water from? If they were still getting it, because some places
It's
were
like-
selling it.
yeah.
Yeah. Are you able to like? I don't know. I was like thinking about how like these women that could do this fancy magic stuff and taking stuff apart. I was like, could they pull water out of objects?
Right.
Ooh. It didn't seem like they could because they bought water in town.
Right. No, they
Yeah.
could not. They
But-
could not.
That's interesting. And I just want to say, like, all the overpriced water was gnarly as fuck. Like, I was.
Yeah.
I don't
Well, it's
want to
reused
shower
water.
with that.
It's all reused water.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's gross.
Well, what about the toilets?
It's gross. And then
Do
they
do they
drink
flush
it.
toilets, or
Yeah.
do they? Is it
I don't
all
think they do.
composting toilets now?
I know.
Well, at one point, the younger girl, like, probably like 2/3 of the way through, when they like flash back to her being young,
Mhm.
she asked for enough water to go to the bathroom, brush her teeth, and
Yeah.
do all these separate things.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember that. You're talking about Lila.
Yeah.
Anyways, with this movie, she goes. The main character's name is Ruth.
Yes.
Such an old lady name. I love it.
True.
Ruth is like walking around. She goes to a hotel 1st and I'm gonna keep harping on this whole water thing because this child that like comes out like that is the hotel manager's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She had immaculate hair,
Yeah.
which during a drought you're not gonna shower as much.
I mean, it's just, well, they do say, though, your
Can I
hair's
have enough-
healthier and more moldable, like, not moldable, pliable? I don't know. You can do your hair better if you don't wash it every day. So if they're not washing it every day.
I don't know. My hair looks pretty fine. I wash it every day.
Well,
No,
yeah,
I know what
say,
you're talking about though.
I notice the difference if I don't wash my hair every day and I have long hair and I'm doing stuff with it because I have bad calyx. So I can get a good flow going if I don't wash it every day.
The
Dude.
dirt helps hold it
The dirt
together.
does help.
Yeah,
You gotta
no, my
get it
head would
dirty.
be itching like crazy from the oils.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets
Ugh.
too much for me at some point.
I just sit there and scratch my head. I stare at Sam and I would just scratch my head until I'm like, I'm showering.
Yeah,
And it's been like 36 hours.
yeah.
So you would be purchasing a lot of overpriced dirty water. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you
I also believe that there is a part of society that has a lot of clean water, and there are water bars in the world.
Probably.
Not where they
Absolutely.
are.
Because they seem like they're out in the middle of
The
nowhere.
they
still.
seem like they're in the mid fucking west.
So
Mhm.
it makes me think of when you say that Book of Eli, when you go.
Not
to the,
seen it, but I know what you're
Oh.
talking about.
Never mind then. I won't spoil it. But
Okay.
basically, he goes to a bar and they have hot, fresh water and stuff. And
Yeah, it's like a theme.
Water's
It
like a
happens in games
commodity.
and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. It's like in places where there's low oxygen, there are oxygen bars.
right.
I mean, there are oxygen bars in Vegas even, but just getting high on life, man.
Well, and I want to harp back on this. So I think they still used water for their coffee. Like, if it's such a hot commodity,
Don't drink coffee.
yeah, like, figure out. You would think coffee would go by the wayside, because
You would think so, but there's things people are attached to.
Yeah, but if you're a
Addiction is
restaurant
real.
owner, you're going to pay
I would upcharge the shit.
out of the coffee. It didn't look like they did, though. It looked like they just gave them basically water, and here's your instant coffee packet.
Yeah.
I felt like there was a more, I don't know, a better
Yeah.
way to do that coffee situation, a.k.a. get rid of it.
This is where
probably.
Bill came in.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, I'm like, oh, Bill's nice. Wait,
No, Bill's creepy as
creepy.
From the beginning. You're like,
I
he's
know.
creepy.
I think there's part of me that really didn't want him to be creepy. Like, it was a red herring that he was creepy.
You wanted him to be a good guy.
Yeah.
Too creepy.
Yeah. Tim, did you find him creepy? Sam was like yelling creep the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely came off that way.
Yeah.
He's got creep vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, oh, we didn't mention that, you know. I was like, I thought her superpower was that she could sense, like, natural disasters. Not that she caused them.
Yeah.
That she was the natural disaster.
Yeah. I didn't. My brain was like, what is it gonna be? At first. And then I was wrong. But this is fine. It happens.
They do leave it up to,
Your imagination.
like, both ways. It could go both ways till a certain point.
Yeah.
So I can see that.
But yeah, Bill eventually saves her, quote unquote, because he's just like, oh yeah, my wife will be so happy that I saved somebody today. I don't know why I'm giving him an accent.
He didn't have one.
Basic as fuck. But he gives her a ride, and like when they get in the car, they're just chatting. She looks like she's about to jump out the door at all moments.
Because he's creepy.
Well, yeah, right, and he's a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger danger.
Exactly.
You loading a little slower than me there?
Yeah.
You can say it now.
No.
Okay. But, okay, anyways. Eventually they get into a fight. And he pulls out this massive needle.
Yeah, I felt like he was going to, like, drug her.
Oh, he
so
definitely
he could
was.
get some tests in.
Did you see how thick that shit was, though?
Yeah.
Oh. I would have passed out.
He just casually has it in his pocket, whips it out.
Oh, hey. Hey, you guys want to do some drugs?
Yeah.
Oh, God. How many drugs am I taking? All of them. Well, she was an ex-druggie.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought she was a drunk, but it sounds like it was harder stuff.
I think they alluded to harder things.
They did allude to it.
For sure.
But, yeah, I'm just going through my notes. I've apparently said like half of my mid-movie notes already. But, like, she's just going around town offering to do work to get money, like, for food. And I was like, good not just being like, I need it. Everybody clearly needs help.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, good.
Good.
Did you guys think that the sheriff was going to be on the good side?
Yeah, I had a feeling he was.
Nice. I couldn't tell because he was like clearly like a day or two behind.
He was so slow.
Like he
I
was
don't know.
very slow, so it makes you kind of be like, "What
He seems like that. Like
is his role?"
it seems like one of those like movie tropes where, like the guy that knows what he's doing rolls into town like a day or two later. He takes off his sunglasses. And
Yeah.
He knows exactly where to go.
Yeah.
I can see it.
AKA Jason Bateman's character in Paul.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you've seen that. Have you not seen that, Tim?
I don't remember. Is it the one with the alien?
Yeah, with Seth Rogen as an
I've
alien
seen
and
it.
then yeah. Oh, that's funny. 3 tits. Awesome. Which
I actually thought pretty early on that he was a good guy. It just made too much sense to my head that he was a good guy. And I also figured he was the father, but
What?
I thought that once they met up at the
Track.
At the track, I was like, is that her dad? That's got to be her dad, right?
it's just how they were showing him and stuff, and like the cuts with the scenes, like when she's in the house and then it closes the door, and then all of a sudden it's him closing the door, and it just made I don't know, that tipped me off.
Oh, I was not paying attention that closely, apparently.
We're trying to get professional here, Sam. You gotta pay attention.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was probably staring at the cat who's breathing really loudly.
Oh my gosh.
She's
it
a
was
loud snorer.
obnoxious.
Anyway.
But yeah, she rolls up to her mom's house and she's like, "Hey, I'm home. Also, is my daughter here?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
And that daughter is
Boom.
yeah. So I thought she was going to be fixed. I thought she was going to be like somebody who worked, like, just understood technology. Like, I didn't think everybody had the same power.
Yeah.
I was determined
that it was going to be
I didn't expect
variable.
that. Yeah. And I was like, oh, she's going to be one of those people that can fix anything. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
She just fixes stuff because she gets bored.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Understandable.
And so their power is all just, like, disintegration, right?
And reintegration.
Yeah. Like, they make a point of saying, like, if it's already broken, you can't put it back together. Though it looks like she got close on the window.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I feel like with a little more practice, you could do that.
But I also didn't understand that she could not put that back together, but she could make stuff.
Oh, you talking about the wrenches? Yeah, she totally stole those. She broke them all
She
and put them in
made
that
them.
tin.
Oh, I see. Duh, I missed that then.
Yeah, so this little girl goes to a store with a tin. Dust basically turns all of these tools into dust, and then it's like puts them in a little bucket.
Yeah, I missed that. Yep. Yeah, she put them in all like different pouches and stuff.
I think I stood up at this point, and Sam's like, she put glitter everywhere.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looks like piles of glitter, and then she made the tools, and I was like, oh, it's not glitter.
Yeah,
looks like glitter.
Yeah. Also, they go into like this heartfelt speech about this house, and I wrote down this because I didn't want to forget, because I was like, I'm calling it now, guys. This house is gonna blow the fuck up, and these three generations of superpowered women are going to put it back together.
Oh.
And then that did not happen. Nope. House did not blow up, nor did they fix something that was already broken. Because I thought they kept alluding to being able to fix something that was already broken. But that was her.
Yeah. Well, but she did mention, like, cracks in the house or something when she was thinking about her.
Oh, she caused those when she had seizures.
Yeah.
She's, just...
Were there still cracks in the house, though? Did we see them? I don't know.
No.
So technically, they could have maybe put some stuff over top of those.
Could have. I'm going to go back to the drought thing. I can't get past
All right.
Go for it.
All right. So, Tim, how well are you versed in Greek mythology?
Nope.
Okay. So, Sam is our head historian here with Greek mythology. The director and writer of this story said she got the drought idea from Demeter.
Okay.
Because, like, Demeter leaves and do all the flowers die for 6 months?
Yeah, that's how winter is.
And, like, that's how she sees this movie, is there's no rain, there's a drought, while Ruth is away, but once Ruth returns, it comes back.
I see it.
Demeter's the one with Hades, right?
Persephone.
Persephone is the one.
But Persephone is Demeter's daughter, and so when Persephone goes to the underworld, Demeter gets rid of all of the life, which is supposed to symbolize wintertime.
Oh.
And when Persephone comes back, it's springtime and summer.
Nice.
She's happy to see her daughter.
Nice. And that's not the story about the person who couldn't turn around and look at his person, right?
Correct.
Okay. Sam actually does know a lot about Greek mythology, by the way.
Cool.
I wasn't just random.
I don't know a lot.
I wasn't just bullshitting on that.
Yeah.
When I don't know something Greek mythology oriented, I'm like, hey, Sam.
I'll get you the best Greek mythology picture book. It's so fun. And it actually has the stories correctly. So there you go.
It's the one that I haven't opened, right?
Yeah, you could be an expert too, Tim. Or it could sit on your shelf like Adams does. Either way.
Whoa.
Sorry, I got sidetracked because I wanted to bring up that because I thought it was an interesting, like...
No,
thought.
I like that a lot. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you would like it because anything Greek, I'm sold. I love it.
Check. But it is... So she eventually works through her previous trauma and is able to make it rain. And I was like, everybody get your rain barrels out. Water is going to be free here for a little bit. You're not going to get price gouged. Like, go do it. Nobody does it. Although it looks like they were in an abandoned town. So maybe there was nobody to bring their barrels out.
Yeah, there was like 3 people.
Seems like you would want to take advantage of that, though.
Oh, yeah.
I would think so.
They, apparently the director fought for this. the scene was the last scene was supposed to be done. They wanted to do it at night, and she was like, it's gonna have a much bigger effect of turning the skies dark and making it rain.
Yeah.
If it was daylight. And I was like, I agree.
Yeah.
Good fight.
Why would you put it at night?
Easier for the visual effects.
Oh, for the colors?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Because the sky's already dark.
Which, by the way, that would be really distracting to drive.
Oh my god.
With all those colors. Like...
Am I on fucking, like, Mario Kart doing Rainbow Road?
Pretty much. Like, hope you enjoy that. No, it would be cool, though.
Oh, dude,
but you gotta watch what you're doing.
I'd be doing it at home, just moving something, making it explode, come back together just so I can see color all the time.
Like the little girl?
Yeah. I'd be a child. But that's not news.
True.
Yes, so when they, I guess the idea, to explain to the listeners what the idea of this film is, the name Fast Color comes from the fact that when somebody disintegrates and reintegrates a thing, it gives them a literal high of color. Did you like my weird voice?
Yeah, that was interesting. All over the place.
I enjoyed your ha in the middle of it. I don't know. I was trying something new.
Is that your educational
Yeah,
Adam?
I like it. You have to do that from now on.
You
For
should
any
do the cast
educational
that
thing.
way. Yeah.
I'll have to remember the voice. I always forget my voices.
It'll be funnier if it changes each time.
Yeah, it'd be great.
It's just like that little pop-up video, except in a voice form.
Pop-up video.
Exactly. We need movies with pop-up video in it.
It's called commentary.
Yeah, but I don't want audio. I don't listen no good. I need to read.
You want subtitled commentary?
Yeah, but I want it to pop up like pop-up video.
So you can close it?
No. Why would I close it?
I don't know.
I'm turning on pop-up
Wouldn't
video.
that be distracting? What if it's over somebody's face?
Well, so be it. That person is kicked out. They're Mike Wazowski.
Oh, poor Mike Wazowski.
It would be in every single movie with Monsters, Inc. It would just pop over Mike's face.
That would be funny.
It would be. Pixar, get on it.
Yeah.
Same, you know people in Pixar, right?
No.
Oh, shit. So, I'm reading my notes again. When Ruth has her seizures,
Yes.
it's like, to me, okay, tell me if I'm wrong. She's causing an earthquake because she's literally moving plate tectonics.
Correct.
So she's literally taking apart the earth.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Because they said that she was making tectonics move that hadn't before, which tectonics are just
Or the
rubbing.
plates. Yeah, causing the earthquake.
Right.
So theoretically, if she went to a place that, like, if she went to a mountain, she in theory could flatten a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's plate tectonics too.
Theoretically here.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Or
cool.
she could stop the production of the island. Isn't that also tectonic?
Yeah, because the islands come up and
Yeah.
volcanoes emerge.
She could just sink Hawaii.
Whoa.
That's just mean. The spam prices
I mean, she
would...
could literally do whatever she wants to there.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Storms. Non-storms.
I made a joke how this movie was origin story Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because she did one thing. She did an earthquake and made it rain twice.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Storm! And I'm like, not really, but
Does storm do earthquakes or just storms?
just storms.
Just storms.
Nice.
I will say I did enjoy this was a superhero movie. Not a superhero movie. Superpower movie. Where the person didn't have to be like a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, you could say she was a hero.
She was, because she made it rain.
She
But
did.
she was kind of just like trying to get through her life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm saying there's like no main antagonist except for like the government.
Yeah, who would want to like test her?
Yeah.
Which isn't that always how it goes in these movies?
Oh, 100%.
Like, it made me think back to The Boys, where they just want to like test everybody and recreate it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and it's funny because he's just like, okay, it's all right, trust me. And he's like, I'm just going to jab you with this needle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no big deal.
That's the size
Sure.
of Topeka.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that thing was huge, yeah.
Dude, we're bringing it back. It was
It
that
was very
big.
large and in
Wait.
charge.
And then they're like all holding guns. I'm like, you guys do know they can just make things evaporate, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay. And they're gone.
I was wondering why they couldn't just do it to the people. Because that's what I
I
thought
said
the mom
that
was going to
too.
do
I
at the
thought
end.
she
I was
was
like,
going
Mama
to.
Bear going to just shred everyone.
I thought
Dude.
so too.
when Bo was like, yeah, I'm not afraid of them. I'm afraid of me. I'm like, oh, she about to murder somebody.
Yeah.
Also, earlier on in the film, I'm like, having that ability would be so great to be like not a burglar, like going back to Red Notice, being one of like Ryan Reynolds' character or Gal Gadot's, because they're just sneaking in, just open a hole in a wall real quick and then close it back up.
True.
Beep, 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 beep. And then she erased the door, and I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Those handcuffs were the most worthless handcuffs I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I just loved the little girl just staring down at the ground. Huh.
Well, and it was kind of a weird scene when she disintegrated their guns. It's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, tackle her? Like,
Right.
that was about all they could do. But if they put handcuffs on her, they'd dissolve.
I was
Yeah.
making a joke with Sam. I was like, yeah, she could have just shredded all their clothing and made them all naked
That
in
would
the
be
street.
funny. I feel like the shredding of the guns was like the warning, like, look what I can do.
Yeah.
Like, listen up.
I think after that, it's like, okay, maybe.
We just stand here awkwardly.
Yeah. I don't really want to turn into a bunch of pixie dust, but.
I don't want to get Thanos.
Yeah, pretty much.
She gets pissed off at somebody, makes him disappear and come back. Can we not do that? My stomach is in a different spot.
Oh, that
Which,
would
by
be
the way-
weird.
That's what I was thinking.
Which apparently surgeons don't even care where they put it back. Your body will slowly.
Figure itself out.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's weird. I don't want to hear
That
that.
doesn't go there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, obviously, like, it can't, like, you can't stretch the heart all the way down, but, like, they don't put them in the exact place that it was.
Right.
That's some great confidence. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's true. Hey, surgeon people, let me know.
So that's also funny because I'm going to bring up Galaxy Quest again, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but that makes me think of Galaxy Quest. And moving on.
Nice. Nice. I'll see if I can get it, Tim. That'll be our hunt. Yeah. No, so I saw it when I was a kid, and I remember enjoying it, and then I purchased it, and then Sam's like,
Exactly that noise.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
And it has Tim Allen in it. Well, not, you like Tim Allen, but it's not going to be Sell. But Sam Rockwell and Alan Rickman.
Yes. Yes.
Are you guys just going to talk about Galaxy Quest in every episode until we watch it?
Until we watch it. Yes.
It's going to be the new Don Quixote, Tim?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, if only you could have had Dealer's Choice this season, Tim. One of
It's
these
still a
days.
near and dear on the board.
That's true. Dun, dun, dun.
It just needs to make it through 2 more turns.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, they end up driving away in their car.
And they find the note from
Oh,
Bo.
yeah.
That was like, Simona's real. She's in Rome. There's more of us. And I was like, aww. Started tearing up there. They just look so happy.
Yeah. It's a nice ending.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm out of notes.
Same.
Yep.
Timothy?
Yeah.
You're out too?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the cast.
Say it in your educational voice, please.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
That
You
would...
have to. You have to. You promise.
No, I promise.
Only your facts will
Only
be
my
in your
fast
educational
facts.
voice. Okay.
Also, they're developing a TV series of this.
Oh, sweet.
Because the writer-director lady was like, the characters are more. Like, I have more to write about these people.
Nice.
Anyways, so Ruth is played by Gugu. I want to say it's Gugu. It's Gugu.
Okay.
Gugu. Mbatha Raw. God, I feel like I butchered her name. Anyway, she's in Loki. She's the big boss lady in Loki.
She is.
She's in Beauty and the Beast. She's Plumette.
Nice.
You see her for 20 seconds. And in the morning show.
Yes.
So there you go. Because you've probably been like, Sam's probably been like, I know this lady.
Yeah,
Why do
I
I know her?
recognized her, but
I
as
did
is
too.
tradition, I'm like, where do I know this lady from?
I'll find out later.
Yeah.
Lila is played by Sanaya Sidney, and she's in Fences, Hidden Figures, King Richard. That's the new Will Smith movie about Serena and Venus Williams.
Oh, yeah.
And then Beau. Okay, so Beau, I was like, oh, shit, they got her? I can never remember her name, but it's Lorraine Toussaint.
Mm-hmm.
She's in Orange is the New Black. That's her main big thing.
Gotcha.
Then she's in Hudson Hawk and Selma. But I was like, I know this lady.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I remember her? This is from when you watched Orange is the New Black.
Nice.
Ellis, that's the father, dad dude. That was redundant.
I liked
David.
it.
David,
Dad dude equals father.
father, dad dude. David Strathairn. He's in Godzilla. He's the admiral. He's also in. Do you remember him? Sam?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You don't remember him, Tim?
He's
Just
also
does all for effect.
coming in hot. And then he's in Lincoln, and then Good Night and Good Luck.
Mm.
Now, Bill, first off, they had some great names. Ruth, Lila, Beau, Ellis, and Bill. Some basic names. I liked it. Anyway, Bill is played by Christopher, I shit you not, Denham. But
Nice.
it's not spelled the same. It's spelled like Denham.
Oh.
It's not as good as Rumham, but
A ham that's in your den.
yeah.
Nice.
But he was in Argo,
Okay.
Shutter Island,
Dang.
and Billions.
Billions is billions, bruh.
The director is Julia Hart, and she has done I'm Your Woman, Stargirl, and Miss Stevens.
Nice.
This movie won an award and then was nominated for 7 others.
Dang.
And then the critics gave this movie an 80%. Audience gave it a 59%. IMDb with a 6.1 out of 10. And Google with a 76.
Nice.
So yeah. All right, I'm going to start with Sam this week, Tim.
Start with who? You cut out.
Dang. Dang. Just throwing me under the bus?
Yeah, I am.
Not really.
Sam's kicking us off.
I liked it. I would flip it on. I do think there are some slower parts to it, but I feel like by the end, I was like, oh, this is a nice ending, and it really brought the story all together, because it was like you watch her kind of overcome everything. So for that, I think it was nice. And it's kind of just like a different movie. Like, there's magic to it-ish, I guess, / superpowers, but they're not superhero. They're just, like, living their life. So, I don't know. I liked it.
Nice. I liked it too. I would flip it on. This one, it wasn't a fast-paced superhero action film, but I'm fascinated in worlds where there are people that have superpowers but aren't like brought into like a vigilante life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like kind of just live their life.
Mm-hmm.
And also this ability was pretty fucking sweet.
And it was passed down for generations.
That is
cool
pretty cool too. Also, why aren't you like popping out like 300 kids? Anyways, how about you, Tim?
Well, no, I did enjoy this movie a lot. I don't know. It was hard for me to pick anything of it apart, really. I think it would have been interesting as much as I wanted. Like, I got kind of excited when the mom's like,
you want the
R-rated
R-rated
I
version.
could, yeah.
Tim always wants the R-rated version.
But I like that it didn't go there, because it
Yeah.
was like she's not just a brutal, like, I'm going to kill all of them. She tried to do a different solution, which I don't understand why she had to go with them at the end. But overall, I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was a neat little thing, and, not super predictable, but its own little universe. It's very interesting. So definitely a flip it on.
Nice.
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 Whoa.
Fast colors. Anyway, not color. Color. Fast color.
Way to mess it up.
I kept thinking there was an S on this word.
I did too, until I read it.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to move on to our next episode. Sam, spin the wheel for me. Let me make sure my volume's up. There it is. Spin it.
More purple globs.
Yeah, we're getting really low on this wheel, man. What did I get?
Wordplay!
Oh, gosh. I think I get the most of these.
I think you probably do.
I feel like we say that on a lot of categories about me, though.
We do. We act like we all just get the one. It's not true.
All right.
Like, I only get this category, but it's not true.
All right, so Sam's looking around the room for a word. Mm-hmm. Tim, you got one for me?
I just need a word.
Yeah, you got to give me a word for wordplay. He's going to say, like, galaxy.
Glorious.
Glorious. Okay. I like it. I don't know if we've done an adjective before.
I don't think we have.
You're welcome.
We always do nouns.
I know. At least we aren't doing verbs.
Yeah. You
Thunder
want me to do
gun.
verb?
No.
Thunder
Stop
gun
using it
express.
like it's a verb.
Well, I'm gonna thunder gun over there. Sam. Okay, the word is glorious.
Glorious.
Changed my word because I feel like if I give you what I was gonna give you, it's impossible.
I should have just tried to get Galaxy Quest. I should have been like Quest.
I thought you were gonna say
I
galaxy.
definitely thought you were gonna do that.
That's too.
And then-
That's too easy though.
Do 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 do.
Purple.
Oh my God, Tim.
Glorious purple.
Hey Tim, what are the colors of the uniforms in Galaxy Quest?
Actually, there are some
But
purple ones. I'm pretty sure.
Is it glorious?
Yeah, it's a glorious battle. Now we'll figure it out. Anyways, so yeah, thanks for listening to us ramble.
As is tradition.
Yeah, we rambled a lot this time.
We appreciate you.
All right, Sam, I want you to speak in cursive.
What the fuck?
You gotta speak in cursive to get us out.
Ooh, yes, goodbye.